Players Palace, the passive-aggressive trap base. So, what is up, world? YouTube, Rust fans, back again, and today we're building. I'm showing off a little bit of a trap design that I came up with. I wanted to incorporate the vending machine and the new armored door hatch. As you can see, I did both, and this base can be kind of difficult to build, so take caution and probably practice it a couple times if you are going to put it up on a regular server. We'll get into it here in a little bit. I'm showing off now. You can shoot through this crack if you wanted to. And I've got some other pretty neat options. Pretty much this trap is designed to really give the person doing the trapping a variety of options. It definitely doesn't have to be shooting them through this gap. I actually experimented on the build server with multiple ways. One thing to remember if you go with the barricades is after testing them with my friend Psycho, they really don't do what you would hope they would do. This base is set up to be pretty much a functional base. Of course, with all trap bases, you don't want to use it as a functional base because it's probably going to get raided. This base is set up with a small footprint and a symmetrical shape, giving you numerous options. I definitely put some thought into this base. Psycho actually, as I was building it, kind of gave me some of his feedback and thoughts, and this is what we came up with. It's got a pretty reasonable cost. One thing to remember when you're placing this thing, keep in mind how my first foundations look, and the way I start is the front, then towards the back, you want that to be sloping down gradually. It's probably going to be really hard to achieve on perfect flat, but if you can find a decent flat to get the foundation layout that I get, shouldn't have too much of a problem. Like I said, you probably practice it a couple times before you actually spend the materials and know what to do it, because it is definitely tough if you've never built anything double stacked quite like this. Remember with the double stack that basically all I am doing from the first foundation, the low foundation in between the islands, is I'm going out 7, regardless of how many times I go back and forth. I'm going out 7 squares, and I'm coming back with triangles. Once I get the first triangle lined up with my square foundation, then I'm gonna one next to it, and I'm gonna run out again with 7 squares and come back with triangles. That's all I'm doing. Up with is this effect that I achieved here. If you have any questions, there's plenty of videos on YouTube that covered this a lot better than I did. That's where I got it from. So, like I say, you practice it a couple times, especially in this this lower formation, because this is a little bit harder. If it doesn't want to lay out for you, and the elevations are just a little bit off, it can. Basically, you'll get to somewhere in here and you won't be able to go any farther. So keep that in mind. It does take a couple tries, but once you have this layout that I've achieved here, plus this low square that I put down coming up here, then you have it. And like I said, that could be a foundation at the highest level, and the other side could be the lowest level. It's up to you, and how the terrain you find and how it lays out. So it could be the opposite way too, and relocating your cupboard. This is really something that you want to note. That when I place that thatch doorway, that is the trap. So don't upgrade that. That's the mechanic in this trap that makes it work. So basically, you end up with 3 high foundation triangles and 1 wall on a low foundation, allowing you to break the twig wall, immediately dropping the floor out from underneath your airlock. So, I don't want to ramble on too long. I'm going to try to put more voice in some of my upcoming videos. Some of these videos definitely need a little more explanation, and as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll try to get back to you. So, on to the 3rd floor. All I'm really trying to achieve up here is giving myself a way to flank around to close my airlock in case I do close the trap and say there's multiples and they try to kill me if I open an interior door and I can't get the exterior door closed and they're trying to get out. I'm going to go over the top of the base and I'm going to close it from the outside. The other thing that I'm trying to achieve is I'm trying to hide with the stone barricades and with the chest and planter my double stacked walls, and it's the same thing that I do at the end of the video with the high walls. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. I'm out.